Hello and welcome to another episode of the PCOS review. My name is Jessica, and if you're new to this channel, welcome. I film all things PCOS and random lifestyle stuff. Let's get right into it. The company that I am reviewing today is called Ovofolic. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. And this is a myo-inositol d-chiro folate supplement. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to break down this supplement for you. I'm going to tell you about those three ingredients first of all and their effect with PCOS, and then I'm going to discuss my experiences with it, and I'm going to discuss the research behind it and my overall view. So this is a simple product that has three ingredients with no fillers and no preservatives, and those three ingredients are myo-inositol, d-chiro and folate. Now, if you are new to the PCOS scene, these may sound super complex. If you've been in the PCOS scene for a while, you know the amazing research that has been done with inositol and its effects on PCOS. So I'm going to get into that briefly and talk about that first before we actually talk about this product. So the benefits of myo-inositol and d-chiro combined. Now, this is super important because the research that is being produced, and I don't mean like fluffy duffy research, as in like actual credited peer-reviewed journals, the research is stating that those two ingredients combined are causing these effects with women with PCOS. And it basically helps with so many amazing things, including excess androgens, so excess hair growth, acne, all of that fun stuff that comes with excess androgens. It helps with restoring ovulation. So if you're a woman with PCOS that is getting your periods but not ovulating, this helps get your ovulation back. It helps make your periods regular, and if you're not getting your period, it helps restore your periods. It helps with fertility. It helps with even the egg health itself. It helps with excess insulin, so it helps restore your insulin levels. It helps restore cardiovascular health with women in PCOS. It helps with insulin resistance, which we all know is the reason for PCOS. It's an insulin resistant syndrome. It helps with metabolic functioning. The list goes on, but basically those are the key and benefits, which if you're like me, those are like the biggest symptoms of your PCOS are like weight gain, acne, excess hair growth, depression, anxiety, like all fertility, no periods. Like these are all of the biggest symptoms of PCOS. And when they are doing this research, they're finding that inositol, specifically those two combined, d-chiro and myo, are just helping, like actually proven studies. So I'm going to get into that for a second as well, but they are finding that these are actually helping, like significantly, like not little bits, like significantly helping women with PCOS and those symptoms. The third ingredient in Ovofolic is folate, and folate is a type of B vitamin, and this is super important for all women at a childbearing age, especially if you're a woman that wants to conceive. Having folate in your system is super beneficial for multiple reasons. One, I guess that's why as well, when women do become pregnant, they're advised to go on folic acid or folate. But the research is showing that you should just be on it even beforehand because it helps with new cell turnover. It helps with existing cell functioning. It also prevents defects with your child, including like skull, brain, and spine defects. So it just helps it helps ensure that your child grows the best they can while they're in your belly. Another benefit of folic acid is it actually helps change your DNA, which is incredible, but for the positive, it helps change your DNA to prevent cancers that are found within women. So folate in itself is a really amazing ingredient, and the reason that it's put in this is again to help with women and I guess fertility and female health. So the three of them are just amazing, and if I'm not mistaken, further research has shown that these three together are like Charlie's Angels, baby. Those three ingredients are just the most promising right now, and not in speculation, but like in actual evidence. So this product, okay. Anyhow, okay, now besides the ingredients, let's talk about this actual research and formula. This product was created by a female doctor, which I am like so amazed, like so amazing. I love when women or anyone in life has something happen to them and then they create something in reaction to that. So I love that this is created by a female doctor, and a chemist did this product. This is actually like certified, which means that they actually didn't just manufacture inositol and d-chiro and folate and then just put it on the market. They've actually tested this in research on women with PCOS. So they're not testing it on random groups, which I've told you before. A lot of these studies that are coming out about women and PCOS, like women in coffee or all these things, are not actually tested on women and PCOS. They're tested on other groups that are similar, such as groups who are pre-diabetic or diabetic, including males, and then catering that research and saying, oh, well, women with PCOS probably have an issue with this too. Whereas like this specific, not just inositol in general, this specific product underwent research processes and actual like data was produced from this specific product, which is like, when I say how unregulated the supplement market is, if you guys don't know, now you know, okay? Supplements that you can buy in any store can make such false claims, and there's hardly any regulations with the supplement industry, whereas this one, and I guess she's smart because she's a doctor, actually went the correct route and actually had it tested and verified and made sure that what she was saying was backed up by data and testing rather than just like giving us fluff, which you guys know I'm so for. I love data so much. I love research so much. The special thing about this one, is created in a 40-to-1 ratio, which is 40-to-1 of myo-inositol to chiro, and that's what the data is showing is most promising as well. A lot of inositol products out there are not in the 40-to-1 ratio, which is not what the research states. So it's kind of like, if the data comes out that says having X amount, let's say 3,000 milligrams of inositol a day helps ovulation, but then when you go to the store, because they're not regulated, they're selling you like 20 grams, like that's actually not going to do anything because the data showed that you needed the 4,000 or whatever it was. So the data shows that it needs to be that 40-to-1 ratio for the most effectiveness, which is what this is, which is fantastic. The effects of the inositol and chiro, and when I say inositol, just it's chiro and the myo, was a lot faster and more effective in that 40-to-1 ratio. So they saw improvements in lipid profiles, metabolic functioning, androgens, weight gain, what else? Ovulation, fertility, all those things were done in the 40-to-1 ratio. Let's move on to the packaging, which is actually my favorite part. I have been around the PCOS block, ladies. I have had so many different types of supplements over the years that I've tried and tested, and 100% of the time, inositol is never usually combined with d-chiro and myo and folate. It's usually like myo with folate or d-chiro with folate. So it's nice to get the three, first of all. Second of all, it's always in a tub, whether the tub is small, whether the tub is big. It's always been in a tub, no matter where I've bought it from. This one, though, was created differently. And again, because she's been there, done that, this doctor is very busy, she's on the go, and she was like, I don't want a tub because I can't, like with the recommended dose, I can't just bring this tub around with me. I travel a lot, I want to have a tub in my car or in my purse or at the office. So what she created, which I think is just like slight genius, you know, I'm gonna open this is a brand new one, are these little guys. And the reason why she used the color blue and purple was because the actual PCOS awareness ribbon is that blue color, which is this one here actually, it's right on there. So the PCOS ribbon is this blue color, so she thought, let me tie that color into my product, which I actually thought, it's the little things. It's the little things that show she knows, you know, like she knows, she's doing her stuff. So anyway, back on track. These single patches are amazing because you can literally, like if I'm traveling, let's say somewhere, like, not like I'm traveling now, but like for work and etc., I can literally just shove a bunch of these in my bag. They're good to go. I can pull them up whenever I need. On the go in the morning, I'm always running late, so I just grab one out of the box and go, and then I just like do it while I'm like waiting for the bus, or I can just like do it at work. And the second dual benefit to convenience with these single sachets is that because they're vacuum sealed, she did not have to put any preservatives in them. When you buy, and I didn't know this, when you buy a tub, there are fillers and preservatives because every time you open that tub, it's being exposed to toxins and air and pollution and your bacteria from your hands going in there. So there's stuff in there to prevent that, which is fine because you obviously need that prevention as well. But because these are vacuum sealed single sachets, you do not have to put any preservatives in, which is, this is pure. This is pure. There is nothing but those 3 ingredients in there, which is fantastic. And as well with her packaging and formula, she scouted the earth for the best ingredients. So this amazing doctor was saying that yes, there are so many inositol powders out there that are fairly cheap, but the quality isn't as good, which means the effectiveness isn't as powerful and as effective. So because of that, these ones are slightly more expensive, but like she scouted the earth. For example, the inositol in this comes from Spain because that is the most pure, highest quality, strongest strain of that inositol that she could find anywhere. And that as well was based off of research. So she's like, right, I'm gonna get that one because that's gonna show the most results. And in here comes how many sachets? 60 sachets. So 60 sachets will last you 1 month. Because you need to take, for the proper dose, is 2 a day. And for this to start showing results, it takes about, I think it's around 4 to 5 weeks, or 2 months-ish on the slower side to 3 months, for you to start seeing results. And that's not with this, that's with any supplement. It takes, I always tell you guys, if you're like, it's not working, I'm like, just give it at least like 3 or 4 months, because then you'll properly see if like your body's taking to it or not. So, I mean, this will last you a month. I would give this a go, honestly. Like, honestly, you guys have seen so many of my PCOS, well, maybe not if you're new, but if you have been here, if you are an OG subscriber, you know that I've reviewed so many PCOS products, and you know that I give my honest opinion, and this is my honest opinion. Honestly, I have not found anything, unless you go on actual medication like spirulactone, which helps with androgen control and will help with excess hair growth. I have not experienced a supplement that actually effectively deals with that. So anyway, again, so many positives to this, so much data, so much research. Check it out. Again, support a female doctor entrepreneur who is making waves for us PCOS ladies. Okay, I'm gonna try and figure this out while holding a glass. So you just get, how this works is these sachets can go in any liquid, so you can put them in a smoothie, in your coffee, in your tea, in water, in juice, whatever you want. I normally, if I know I'm making a smoothie the next day for work, I'll put it in that for my morning dose, and then at nighttime I just have it in water. But I've also had it, I've tried it on all fronts. I've tried it in my tea, I've tried it in my coffee, I've tried it in like just multiple settings just to see how it tastes. And I can confirm, because a lot of you know that so many powdery supplements like this either taste awful or have a super chalky texture or don't blend. I'm gonna show you this one right now. So my previous inositol did not blend, so I would like mix it and it would like chunk up. It's like it just didn't stir in. Tasted disgusting, like almost made me choke. Like it was like, and I just thought, okay, like it must be the kind of supplement it is. This one has zero chalkiness. Like when I say zero, zero chalkiness and zero taste. Like not even a hint of an aftertaste, zero. So I mostly just have it in water. So I'm gonna show you. So you just take your sachet, pour it in, voila. Take a spoon, and I'll show you how fast it dissolves, okay? So it's just stirring, but as you can see, like, look, the water's already clear. Like, and there's obviously like little particles from it still going, but that's a water drop. But it's gone. Like, it's clear. That took literally 3 stirs. It's clear, and I actually haven't had my dose today, so. Look, do you guys see? I don't think you see how clear that is. And for those of you that have been around the PCOS block, you know that this is nuts. That's crazy. I promise there is zero taste, which is so nice. With this dosage, you can take it with or without food. Some people have told me before, just in passing, that inositol, even berberine, I guess stuff that affects your insulin levels, you might feel a little bit sick. I haven't experienced that with this. Try it on an empty stomach or whatever, and if you feel like you're nauseous, I guess take it with food, but I've never ever felt nauseous taking this. Tastes like water, which is great. Okay, so my experience with these little gems, I was sent a few boxes of these, and I always test things for a long time before it even gets to this channel. So there's a lot of background work going on. I'm just being your little guinea pig for you. So I tried these with really low expectations, just because I don't know. I just always have low expectations, I guess, and like hope to be pleasantly surprised. And I was. Like, around 1.5 months, I started getting like hair growth. Like, I don't know if you can, oh, you won't pick it up on camera, but I started getting more of my hair back and less fallout on my brush. So in terms of like my hair just felt thicker. I was getting less hair on my brush, and I wish the camera would pick it up, but my camera's definitely not high quality. There. Do you guys see that? Like, what is that? I didn't have that before. So like, hair is starting to grow. Okay? Hair is starting, like, look at these baby hairs. Yeah! So hair is starting to grow on my head, which is really nice because my hair was getting not so nice. So 1. The second thing I noticed was the hair under my chin and like here, way less. Like when I say way less, it was way less because I was like, wow, I haven't plucked my chin hairs in a really long time. What am I doing differently? So it wasn't immediate. It was like after whatever, 1.5 months. But I really was like, oh my gosh, like it's this. It's this. I had to pluck my chin hairs every day, every other day, and I was like looking every night being like, oh, it's okay. Oh, it's okay. And then eventually it clicked and I was like, whoa, I haven't actually like had like thick hairs grow in a while. Secondly, I got my period on the exact same day 2 months in a row. I will tell you right now that that is rare to never happens with me. So again, I don't know if it's coincidence, although I'm pretty sure it's not, because when I do these tests, I eliminate everything and I stick to one product. The only thing I'm taking on top of this is berberine, which I always take. So this is the only new supplement that has been integrated the last couple of months. And yeah, my period came twice in a row on the exact same day, which is wild. In terms of ovulation, I haven't measured my ovulation levels, so that's something that I can look into as well, I guess, down the line to see if my ovulation has improved. I actually have an ultrasound coming up. I have a yearly ultrasound that measures my cysts and all that stuff, so I wonder if they have gone down because of this. I find my sleep is better, which is interesting because normally I take a sleep aid to help me sleep through the night. And so I've been trying on and off to not take it and with whatever. And I've noticed that I'm actually sleeping deeper. Like I'm like really dreaming which I don't really get because I like hardly sleep without a sleep aid, but I'm noticing I'm like getting tired, which is an odd thing for me because with PCOS before I was always wired at nighttime because of my hormones. So I find that I'm sleepier at night and able to sleep more throughout the night. So those are the things that I've noticed. The cost of this is $70. So for a month supply, it's $70, which honestly is pretty on par with the cost of other way low quality PCOS supplements. I've even looked online for some other supplements and there's ones that are cheaper, but they're not in the 40-to-1 ratio. They're not with myo and d-chiro and folate. Like there's just like, and I just think the price is actually very fair for the quality, the amount, and the ingredients that are in there. So you can buy this product from Ellen Healthcare, which I will link down below, and she was nice enough to create a discount link for you guys. This is not a commission link. I make zero money from that link, but it's just to help you guys out with your purchases, which is really nice of her. So I'll link that down below for you guys if you want to save some money. That's all for this report. Please give this video a like and subscribe because it really helps support my channel, and I will see you all in the next video.